the middle of a difficult circumstance, you might wonder, how am I going to get through this? Well, I'm here to show you that there is help and hope despite whatever you're facing today. Begin by taking these 5 steps when you feel like your world is out of control. The first step you want to take is to establish your mindset. It's so important that we have the right frame of mind as we walk into trial. So things like a Bible verse or a motivational quote or even just a simple truth. Those things can be a great focal point, and then you say them, you put them on social media, you post them in emails to your friends, and you just claim that mindset for the journey of trial. So you can use words like joy or hope or whatever verse you love, and that's going to just sort of set you on the right track when things are really hard already. The second step that you want to take is to draft your team. And that is really about having the right people surrounding you in the middle of your hard place. So you want to be thinking about specific roles that you want people to play. Someone might be in charge of meal coordination, and someone else might be in charge of kids and their care and driving them and getting them to activities and sports. Someone else might want to be in charge of you and taking you where you need to go. You can have a medical advice collector. You can have a communications coordinator. All those roles are really important so that you can kind of be focused on you and they can be focused on that. And that really is another way to have people be part of your team, is to have them do what they're good at already. So be thinking about what skills and talents and abilities people in your circle have and have them do that. The third step that you want to take is to take an honest inventory. And this one is a little challenging because what it entails is you being very real with yourself about who in your life fills you up and who does not fill you up. So you want to actually bring more of the good people around you. So taking that honest inventory of like who is not helpful, and then trying to take necessary steps to put the right people in your life instead of those that drain you and take things out of proportion and all those things. So really be thinking about that honest inventory. The fourth step is to determine your non-negotiables. This is things like, what are the routines that I must maintain? What are guidelines that I need to put in place that I don't want to waver in the middle of our crisis? So things like bedtimes, or I have to do my exercise or yoga, or I'm going to walk every day, or I'm going to keep eating well, or I'm going to drink water. So remember that this is about you and your crisis, your grief, your illness, your divorce, whatever you're facing. This is about you trying to keep some rules and guidelines and non-negotiables at the priority and the forefront. I have a friend who was facing cancer, and one of her non-negotiables was that she must exercise. So she actually had them bring a treadmill into her room when she was going through cancer treatment. So just think about, what can I not live without? That's how you determine those non-negotiables, and state them early. The fifth step that you're going to take is to craft your response. And what this really pertains to is you're going to get a lot of people asking you the very same thing. How are you feeling? What's the update? Things like that. Or maybe someone just continually saying, I'm so sorry for your loss. And then you're standing in the grocery store and you don't know what to say again. So being thoughtful about, what am I going to say? Because you will get the same questions over and over. One thing you might say if people want updates is, I'm just trying to conserve my energy. So if you could check Facebook or our Caring Bridge or wherever you're choosing to communicate, that's a great way to just direct them somewhere else and save your energy. So preparing that response in advance. So whatever you're going through, you actually can go through it with dignity, insight, and clarity. And these 5 steps will help you. Remember, there is hope.